Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to Kansas Motor Speedway for the first time in our career. We are heading to the Cup Series today. Our first ever career race will be today. I hope you guys have been enjoying the career mode. We are making our first ever hot seat for Spire Motorsports. A little bit of a surprising one. New manufacturer Chevy. We have not raced Chevy this season, so it's a little bit different. CS sponsored by Voyager for this race. We are in the number 77 Chevrolet here for the Digital Ally 400 in Kansas. This will be a night race. We're going to make sure this car is pretty good on handling, and we're going to head right into qualifying and see what happens. See, it's starting the qualifying lap in the background, just trying to get a feel for this next gen at this track. And first time we raced it and we hit the apron already, going to mess up our qualifying lap. But that is okay. I think we can make our way through the field. It feels a little bit loose at the beginning, but I think we could get used to this car. And now as we get through, we get a little bit off the apex, but we're just going to run the middle line, see what happens. I feel like we're probably going to just run the outside line most of this race, but see us coming all the way down to the line. A 31-second lap, 21st qualifying position, basically better than what we do in the Xfinity Series, so great qualifying position. See the qualifying results. We got Noah Gregson, if I was rookie, Stenhouse Jr., almost top 10. And wow, Hendrick Motorsports doing good, but Ryan Blaney takes the pole in Kansas Motor Speedway. Ross Chastain ends out the top 10. Tyler Reddick 9th. All your drivers there. As we're here in the Kansas Speedway, the start of the race, Ryan Blaney having a stellar weekend. Kyle Busch well prepared for this race, and Daniel Hemrick failed pre-race inspection. Now we see us there in the 77 machine. We are ready to go racing in Kansas Motor Speedway for 37 laps, with the first stage already cutting it 3 wide, being aggressive. There's the Hendrick Motorsport number 24, and we're right behind the 23 XI number 45 of Kurt Busch. We go through the corners, see all these different drivers. Joey Logano right in front of us. We're going to push him down the track back straight away, but a big checkup almost cost us a big crash. And see, it's just going to run this outside, tight up the track. But that's kind of how we want this car to run, a little bit tight up the track so we can get this run. But Brad Keselowski blocks off that big run. We're going to try holding this outside line the whole time. See if we can do and succeed with it. See us get up the track almost into the wall there already off the start, but doing a great job of making the outside line work, and already into a top 10 position. As we run this top line, well, actually we're 11th, but we're going to get that top 10 position, a big center on the outside, and a big 3 wide move, and we're inside the top 10 just like that. A top 10 car right here. Fighting with Ross Chastain as he holds our inside. We sliding it up the track again. Super close to the wall there, getting the huge run off exit. This outside line is exactly where I want to run. It handles well. See us trying to run this inside, but we slide up a lot. Does not do good at all on the inside. We're going to try running the outside this whole time. The outside line seems to be working really well. See us kind of entering midway and then sliding right up the track to get that corner a little bit better handling. I feel like trying to figure out how to keep it on the top the whole time is a little bit tricky. This is going to have to be in that position, but we get into the wall, exactly not what we wanted to see. We're battling Ross Chastain. Now look at the 10 car of Eric Almirola having a good run. Or he's trying to battle with us as we battle with him crossing the line. It's a battle for 8th, but Austin Dillon looks like maybe he could take it all from us, take the positions as we run the outside and we lift off a little bit too much. Now we see us losing a little bit there. We're trying to be very gentle on the gas, save fuel, see what we can do. We get up the track again, almost into the wall. Really darn close there, but we had to let off a lot, and that slows us down and see how much we are losing time now. It seems like the restarts or the start of the race was a really good peak at the beginning of those fresh tires, and the caution flies, and the end of the stage we get our first ever stage point in our NASCAR career. 9th place where we get 2 stage points. What a day so far it has gone. I do not know what the caution was for. But now as we head to the next stage, stage 2 will be underway. See how it's dark now. The sun is gone. We're side by side with William Byron. We took a long pit stop here down the 12th, but a big checkup, and that causes a bad restart. Looks like half the field didn't get going, and that was the half I was on. It looks like Eric Almirola and Kurt Busch did not get going, but with the push, they were probably all the way back out there. We try getting clear of the car, but we let him leave a lane, forgetting to shift out to 5th gear for a second there, and a bad restart already. But we do have that really good starting speed as he's getting up the track. Almost feels like the car handles better on old tires, but is way faster on the new tires. So we are just trying to figure out what we need to do to this car to make it fast no matter what. I mean, it is really a fast car, I will say, as we get into the wall there. A fast car, the Spider Motorsports car is really getting some power out of it. See Christopher Bell pushing us pretty far into the corner. He pushes us really far into the corner. We get into the wall. Not sure what Christopher Bell was trying to do there. We are not very happy with what he did there. Trying to get out of his way. Just let him go, maybe. We're gonna try and keep him back here. I do not want to let him by. We get really tight. And now the 20 car puts us into the wall again. I did not like how this 20 car is racing us as we try to chase him back down. It does not look like we will be able to for at least a bit, but a really good middle lane run. We keep the 45 slowed down, and we try getting up to this 20 car. I think we can get there this time by. If we really push hard, and I'm going to push hard, I want to get to his rear bumper. I don't know if I want to wreck him, but I do want to move him, give him the payback. But you see us getting a really good speed there. Seems like we figured out a decent line. But I really do like the handling on the top. See Joey Logano right behind us. We're trying to get the run off the top. We weren't able to get to Christopher Bell this lap, but I think this lap we got a huge run through the front straightaway. We're going to get into his rear. We're going to door slam him into the corner. He manages to get around us. And now we have to get back to the 20 cars, just trying to get around these guys, and they're just taking our spots away. See, huge run. We're trying to get to the corner. The rear of the 20, we miss, and into the wall, trying to send it and using up the 20. But we let another Joe Gibbs Racing car by, and now we're down to 13th, the low point. One of the low points in our race. Not very good for us. The team, we just have a really good car, but I am not doing a good job at keeping it off the wall and trying to keep this thing into a top 10 position. And we are just trying to hold on, and we're also trying to impress Cup Series teams at the same time. And I think we're doing just that. I think with how this is going, we'll get another Cup Series ride this season. I'm thinking maybe we're hoping for a different track. Maybe road courses would be very interesting. See how we do there. I do like racing on road courses, so maybe I try to finding a seat for that race, or maybe a team wants us at maybe even a super speedway. I don't know, but you can see Alex Bowman behind. He's been actually rumored this weekend that he could be losing his ride, and there is some drivers looking out for that ride, and we could take that ride. Taking that ride would be pretty questionable, but we're about to be 3 wide here, but we make the block so we don't go 3 wide. But that 48 machine trying to make a big pass on us, but we get tight. up the track, and now we are just holding up a lot of guys trying to have a good day, but we're just falling back. Kevin Harvick side by side with us. We're just trying to get through these last corners, and we get into the rear of the 48 and into the wall. That is going to slow us down a lot, but the 2 car committed to our bumper, doing a great job of keeping us going. So we tried to get the draft off. The 6 car got a good run, but we completely missed most of the draft. Now we're just trying to run this outside, which is obviously not been our fastest lane all race, but it is the best one for me to run because it does help me quite a bit. As you see, more goes on, and we are just trying to keep it in a decent line, but just sliding back up to the wall. There is nothing we could really do. This stage is 12 laps long. We're just trying to hold on for 3 more laps. See what we could do in a big send into the corner, trying to use as much throttle as possible now. As you see, the 17 of Chris Buescher using that inside line to his advantage. We almost get into the wall, but a big run down the back straightaway. We are just trying to get the best corners as possible on the gas pedal hard, but now letting it off, trying not to hit the wall. We could have used the throttle a lot more there. That lets the 17 with a big run. Does he take the pass? But he does not. We get another big run. We try to run this outside again, try to see if we can use more throttle this time and get a better corner. And we get up the track a bit, but now the 17 makes it 3-1. He gets the better run. And we are just committed to battling, and the caution flies smoke up ahead. And it looks like the 20 car in the background right in front of us is going to come up the track and big damage to our car. This might have just screwed us over for the race. This put a lot of damage on our car. Getting into the rear of Christopher Bell, we pit. Very frustrated, didn't see what was happening. And we get hit by the 20. We fall back to 19th, basically almost resetting our whole race. And now we have to make our way back through a great day from a top 10 run to now what looks like we might not even get a top 15 as we get a bad restart. And in the final stage, 35 lap race, we are just trying everything because this has just not been a good day. On the first half of this race was perfect for us, making our way into the top 10, but now the second half of the race has just not gone to plan. So you're getting a good run, the 17 car, 3-1 on the front straightaway, getting the draft from Brad Keselowski in the 6th. Just doing a great job and just sending it into the corner and see a slide right up the track, and a great slide job that actually gains us time. And down the back straightaway, top 10 right in front of us. Do we have enough to get there? We get into the wall, our chances just falling down. We just put all of our chances that we had in the top 10, just put it into a bucket. And we are just really just trying to get up here. And it's been a struggle all race to keep that top 10 run. And we send it deep again, almost into the 1 car. It's just a tight handling car on this long run. And we're just trying to hold on for the rest of this race and not try to crash or anything. I want to keep this car alive, and I want to have a top 15 run at least. That'd be really good for our team, Inspired Motorsports. We get a huge momentum run to the bottom. Top 10 is right there in front of us. And Alex Bowman running our line now. Didn't really want to go up the track, but we are going to. Dirty air on the car now, helping we get tight again. The dirty air not doing a very good part as we are just trying to battle. And we send it too far again, and the dirty air not helping. Into the wall we go, 14th. I have a feeling that we could do way better than this. And it's just this car does not have good handling, as it's going to be coming down to the last couple laps of this race. We're trying to give it all we have. We're trying to do as much as possible, but I just don't think we have enough. You see Brad Keselowski now, we're going to send it through, and here we are still in the top 15 position. A good battle back here. We slide up the track. It's going to be trying to do a slide job, but it fails. But we got the 6 car behind us. help from behind's going to keep the momentum going. 13th place would be a great spot to finish. The 6th car takes it 3 wide. Are we going to survive this corner? We are going to survive it, but the 1 car's not going to get a good corner, and we're going to get a bad corner. We're tight up the track. The end of this race getting closer and closer together, but now a little bit spread apart. But here comes the other RFK teammate of Chris Buescher trying to take this spot away from us. We run this middle line as good as possible, and we take a good run, but not enough. The 17 trying to pass us. We try and keeping them behind, but the momentum on that line is going, and we just don't have enough momentum on the top line. He's going to clear this outside line, dying out on this long run. We try to get the run down the back straightaway. He takes the block on us. We run to the inside. We are putting all the pressure onto the 17, but then we take a slide jump right up the track, the 17 right behind us. And now the 14 car putting pressure on us as we try to have a good first career race. 6 laps to go. In Kansas, we are pushing hard, and Ryan Blaney leads the way as we try to run this outside. You see the 14 getting right around us. This outside has failed us in the second half of the race. Nothing has gone good running this line other than great handling, but we slide up again through the air trying to get us tight, and we recover from it. And now with a 14 right ahead of us, maybe we could just keep it ahead here in the top 15 run. We got a huge run in through these turn 1, and we are into the wall trying to thread the needle. Not a good idea. The lap 31, 5 laps to go. Ryan Blaney still leads the way. He has been the fastest all day. Just trying to hold on, and turn here. We are into the wall. And our day has just gone from a great start to a bad end as we are 16th. And we have struggled, and now 15th. And it's not going to be a good end for us. We started 20th, I believe. And now we have just fallen back trying to get this run. We do not have a good car at the moment. Tires are worn. Our good momentum is gone, and we send it into the corner. We very deep. We're getting aggressive now for each spot. Each and every spot we are going for. Diving down to the bottom of the track, doing as much as we possibly can. The 2 car ahead of us. Ryan Blaney and the pack just gone away from us, and the caution flies. It is going overtime. In Kansas Motor Speedway, we got a couple cars back there, and Christopher Bell has the day over from that wreck. And Eric Jones also out, and the 27 also out. But now we have to hold off the guys behind us for a nice top 15 finisher. Actually, a top 16 finish, but we are not going to pit. We have just enough field to make it to the end. Is it going to be enough? And overtime in Kansas Motor Speedway, the hype from the crowd, and we are back racing as our debut in the Cup Series has gone great. We were loose off the start, but we are getting going fast through the gears, and our first ever overtime in the Cup Series is now underway as the closer of the Kansas race. We battle hard around this inside, diving it down, diving it back through, and we get to the 48 of Alex Bowman having a pretty good run today, and we're trying to get a big side draft down the back straightaway. The field all back together now, and we take opportunity on this, and we are really going to take opportunity on this. The field gauge now showing that it's orange. It is warning us that we are low on fuel. We have just enough fuel to one more time around. We have enough fuel to make it to the end. We are going to use every single last drop of gas in this car to get through here in 12th place down the back straightaway. Trying our hardest 3 wide into the final turn. Trying to get this good finish, and now as the 14's into the wall, we try to continue the momentum and back to the line, and our debut, it is a win for Ryan Blaney, and we get a 12th place. A great run by the team of Spire Motorsports. And now we get to see that Ryan Blaney wins today. Kyle Larson had the fastest lap. See, we're just outside the top 10. William Barron takes it. And see, it looks like Hendrick Motorsports had a great long run. Top 5 for Austin Dillon. And 3/1000ths of a second separated Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch. In the end, 3/1000ths of a second, a photo finish. Ryan Blaney takes the win in Kansas, more like dominates the win in Kansas, from being the opener to now the closer in Kansas Motor Speedway. A great day for our debut. Maybe we can make our way back to this race and see a lot of these cars DNFing, and look at that. A lot of cars out of the race. Unfortunate for them, but we get a top 15 in our debut. Do we have enough to be a top-tier team in the Cup Series? I hope we do, and I hope we can continue this dominance in our series. And we are going to come back to the series. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We will be going to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the next race in the series, in the Xfinity Series. And I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that I've done. And I hope to see you guys next time.